You get into your Ford F-150 ready for another day, but then you notice that little A with the circle around it, the Auto Start-Stop light, is glowing or blinking, and the feature just isn't doing its job. Beautiful modern powertrain, but suddenly a very old problem. Why? This is the part where most people think their truck is cursed, or maybe that they didn't press some secret button, but honestly, this isn't uncommon. A shocking number, like over 60% of F-150 owners have reported issues with Auto Start-Stop. You aren't alone. At first blush, you'd think, okay, it's just a small convenience. But fuel savings of up to 5 to 10% disappear when this system isn't working. So if you fill up 4 times a month, that's basically throwing away at least 1 tankful a year, maybe more. So what actually causes it? The absolute biggest culprit, battery health. Start-Stop leans heavily on the truck's battery, and if yours is showing even a hint of age, maybe voltage drop in the cold or you've left the dome lights on overnight, Auto Start-Stop will politely bow out. Here's where people get stuck. Most folks assume if the truck cranks over fine, the battery's golden. But Auto Start-Stop needs surplus battery strength. Even a 90% battery might power your starter, but it'll sideline Start-Stop. Pro tip, always check battery charge with a proper tester, not just by starting the engine. The secondary culprit that often gets missed, the hood switch. It sounds weird, but if your truck thinks the hood is open, even slightly, Start-Stop won't activate. You'll want to check for dust, corrosion, or misalignment around the latch. Sometimes, cleaning or a tiny manual adjustment is all it takes. If your air conditioning or heater is running hard, don't expect Start-Stop to work either. The truck's logic is giving you comfort trumps saving $2 in gas right now. That's why on sweltering days, you might notice Start-Stop is a no-show. It's not broken, it's just busy. Climate control aside, there are dozens of hidden conditions, from seatbelt status to engine temp to gear shifts, that will quietly disable Auto Start-Stop. Many people spend hours chasing problems that are actually just the system protecting itself. Always check for a recent error message on your dash, or consult your owner's manual for the exhaustive list. Let's get tactical. If your Start-Stop is sleeping on the job, start with the battery, especially if it's over 3 years old, clean up the hood latch, make sure all big power accessories are off, and reset the system by disconnecting the negative terminal for 10 minutes. These steps fix over 80% of trouble cases I see from F-150 owners. Of course, Ford doesn't tell you about this reset and clean miracle on day one. They also won't tell you STOTs. Start-Stop puts extra tiny cycles on your starter and battery, which is why those tend to wear out a bit faster in Start-Stop vehicles. Replacement costs sting, sometimes $200 for a new AGM battery instead of a standard battery. If you're still stuck, there's a hidden menu on many F-150s where you can check Start-Stop error codes. Just hold down the OK button and turn the key, and you'll see a diagnostic screen. Super useful, but not in any manual they send you home with. Ford keeps the best tricks secret. Here's the quiet confession. A lot of people get so annoyed they just put tape over the dashboard light or install one of those plug-in Start-Stop eliminator devices. But honestly, fixing the root issue keeps fuel costs lower and avoids weird warranty fights later if the system totally fails. Could I live without Auto Start-Stop? Sure, I've survived worse in Portland traffic. But after seeing how quickly the numbers add up, I'd rather have the feature working. Do the battery check, clean that latch, and don't let something simple rob you of free mileage every year.